Hello everyone, my name is Dusty and I'm still hanging out playing Nintendo. Today I'm continuing my playthrough of Zelda II: The Adventure of Link. We're going to be heading for the Hidden Palace. Which is the last of the palaces where you're returning a crystal. So this part's always been a nuisance for me, but the stones that they're throwing don't really do that much damage. They're just a nuisance. I always used to bypass the enemies here. I didn't even try to fight whatever was on the ground, just because the stone throwing was so annoying to me. Still don't want to get hit though. I do a better job fighting the Lizalfos nowadays than I used to. I couldn't quite figure out how to hit them when I was younger. So I know I'm short a couple of containers here, so I'm wandering around trying to find where they are. Oh, I forgot about those. I'm getting tore up. Forgot about the invisible ghosts there. Or the Moas, whatever they want to call them. I think that's what they're called. All these videos I've made, I could have looked that up, I just never have thought of it. I didn't think he was going to come down. I'm going to go check that cave out, but I don't want to get caught in the swamp. I thought I was caught there. Don't really remember what's in here. At this stage in the game, there's not a whole lot of important things left to find except for the containers. I don't know why I'm doing this up stab. I know better. I'm not taking those things seriously, and they hit me way too many times. Those things I definitely will avoid. I tried to fight one of those, and I just can't. I can't hit him as many times as it takes without losing a lot of health. This is the type of fight I wanted to avoid. So I could be heading straight for the Hidden Palace right now, but I'm trying to just kind of explore this area because I don't really remember what there is to find here. but you can't enter the final palace, the Great Palace, without having all the containers. And if I remember right, you can't learn all the spells without having all the containers either. And without all the spells, even if you were able to enter the palace, you couldn't beat the game. So I guess it's good that they programmed it like that. So there's a hidden city here, but I don't remember exactly where it is. So I'm just knocking all the trees down trying to find it. Probably have to edit some of this out because I feel like I've really been doing this for a while and I'm not realizing it. Oh my god, there it is. I was thinking it was lower in that section, like further south. So here's the hidden town of Kasudo, which when I was a kid I never did find this place. Please save our town. We had to flee Kasudo. Do you have the 7 magic containers? No, I missed one. So I can't even go in her house unless I've got 7. Guess there's nothing written on that wall. The old man who remains has magic. And she means remains in the dead city of Kasudo. I don't know why I talked to her. So I think I can't even learn that spell without having all of the magic containers. I believe is what that's about right there. I think the spell he's going to teach me is just called Spell. And there's a building that will rise out of the ground there when I can cast that spell. The spell known as Spell. But I guess I can't do anything here since I missed that magic potion container. But I can still do the hidden palace. I don't need the spell to go to that. I just need that for the end of the game. So I'll look for that probably in between episodes because I know that's going to be boring. I still feel like it's at the maze, that maze island, and I'm walking around it somehow. Because I know there's something in there besides that, just that little red potion that I found. And it's not a heart container, because the heart container, I've got the right amount of heart containers for where I am. It's set up to where you'll get a heart container and a magic container sort of in each section. So there's one more heart container somewhere, and it should be in this area. So this is actually a different section in my playthroughs. I actually had to stop playing for a while, and I started up another game. There's a secret at the edge of town. Yes, I know. And I got that magic container that I needed to get, because I just don't want to go to the next palace until I've done what I need to do here. So now I've got all the magic and all the heart containers. So now I'm just going to get that secret at the end of town, or edge of town, the lady told me about. Which I don't really remember what's in here. I was thinking I already did that. I also went ahead and maxed out my levels in between. So like it took me a couple of play sessions to get to this point. I figured since I had accidentally got that magic container off camera, I'd go ahead and just level on up. So that's the magic key, which I don't think that's a thing they do in Zelda games, and to be honest, anymore I should say. And to be honest, they really shouldn't have done it in the first two Zelda games. I've always felt like it's almost like it should have been so secret that it would be skippable. Because giving you a key that opens all locked doors, it honestly breaks the game. It breaks both this game and the original Legend of Zelda, in my opinion. Because Spectacle Rock, level 9 that is, there are keys in that dungeon, which implies that it's designed for you to not have that item. That you would have to get the keys to open the locked doors inside of that dungeon, which would make it way harder. That'd be a good challenge. Don't get the magical key and try to do level 9. In this game, though, I don't really remember there being keys laying around after you're able to get that, so I believe you have to have it in this game. I could be wrong, but we'll see when I go to this next palace if there's any keys just laying around. Okay, so this palace is kind of a test run for the Great Palace, in my opinion, because at this point in the game, it's really all about, like, if I hadn't maxed out the levels, this palace would be all about getting experience. There's pea bags laying all over the place, and that's really all that's in here, is pea bags and things to fight to level you up. That and the cross, which allows me to see the Moa, the invisible Moa that are in the graveyard, and also in the dead town of Kasuto. So I call it a test run for the Great Palace because the Great Palace is just a big empty dungeon, and it's all about just navigating it without getting killed before you reach the end, and also fighting the super bosses at the end. And this one's much the same way. It's just a really big empty dungeon with a lot of enemies and a lot of dead ends and just a lot of rooms that don't have anything necessary in them. Yeah, see, if there wasn't a magical key, there would be a key in this room. So this room is nothing but a room to get a pea bag. Yeah, I'm just about positive this game is actually designed where you have to have the magical key. I don't need the XP, I'm just trying to avoid these guys. Oh yeah. I started to go, I don't have a key, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I do. I got the magic one. I was going to jump down there anyway. Could have done it where it didn't look so clumsy. I thought there might have been an invisible entryway there in that wall. He got me one last time before I fell. Jeez. Got enough blue iron knuckles in this place? So this is a pretty treacherous room. Oh. That potion appearing, I think, will keep at least one of them from spawning. I'm just not going to spend the magic to kill these guys. It's going to be hard enough to keep magic up as it is. Okay, that sucks. I need to be able to cast Fairy to get across there. So now, I don't know, maybe I could get that bubble to come over here and maybe a potion will come out of it. He's kind of hard to deal with because he's so fast. I can't kill them because I can't cast the spell. Kind of screwed myself on the magic use there. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, I got my magic back. So I don't think getting hit would make me fall in the lava, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm trying not to get hit. Could be thinking of a different game. I think in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, if you're the bat and you get hit, you turn back into Alucard. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Should probably cast shield. When he comes out of there, I might have to fight an iron. I wasted that spell. I caught him twice when he was coming off the horse. There's a key. Okay, I'm wrong. There are keys in here. So then, yeah, this is just another example of the magical key isn't really necessary. Oops, all blue iron knuckles. Oh, that's cool. I forgot about that being in here. I usually don't get that. Oh my god, they're tearing me up. Just get in the hole. Oh. There's a hallway on the right side of that room there I just fell in. Oh, I don't need that. I need a potion. God, there's just too many of these things right now. Luckily, they don't hurt too bad. That was weird. So there's nothing in this place. Big empty dungeon. Except a pee bag, but I leveled up in between not really in between episodes, but when I was playing this, I kind of just got really tired and I stopped in a place that wasn't really the end of an episode. So I had to splice some stuff together. And I got lost so bad that it's probably good that I did that so that I can cut out some of these boring parts, which I'm going to be doing. So I wasn't cutting out that I was getting my butt kicked. I'm cutting out that I didn't know what to do or didn't know where to find some things. So I did a lot of looking around in between these different clips. Oh, I found the boss again before I found the item. It's okay. I love this boss right here. I just felt like there wasn't enough dragons in this game. It's not that there's not enough dragons in this game, I mean, this is the only one, but there's not enough Zelda boss monsters in this game. Like, all the bosses are just like a large regular enemy in my mind. Horsehead was kind of cool, but I mean, really, he's just a big iron knuckle with a horse head. Helmet head in the second one is another big iron knuckle. Third boss is actually an iron knuckle. He just has a flying horse. So since I've got level 8 and everything, this XP that I'm going to get is going to let me level up, which will just give me an extra life. So that I broke even, I guess. So now I'm coming back in here to get the cross because I need that to continue on. Without that, you can't see the hidden MOA enemies, and they're just too many of them. I mean, you couldn't. When I was a kid, I would try to keep going and just fight through them, and it's just impossible. When you've got the cross, it kind of like, how am I getting hit so much? There's not that many of them here. It's just, I don't know, I guess it's just that you can't see them, so they hit you a lot more. Still hate those. So I don't have to let anybody out here since I've got all the XP I need. The game is not liking that bubble flying around up there in the status bar. Or whatever you would call it. I guess that's what you'd call it. I'm sure it's got a name, but status bar is what it seems like to me. So I knew that was there, but not exactly where it is, so... Can't be throwing holy water in the empty spaces like you can in Castlevania 2. Got that at the right time. Come on, let me over there. To get over him. Man, he just doesn't want me to get over there, so I'm going to have to fight him. I tried my best to jump over him, but hit so many times. Okay, so pretty sure this won't work, but I've got an idea if it doesn't. Yep, there's a wall. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly in the empty space so I can see exactly where it is. Okay. Alright, right there. Okay. So now I can count the columns. It's 3 columns, okay. Alright. Could probably jump it without the jump spell, but I mean, the jump spell's really cheap now. He dropped that fireball right in front of me. So here I am going again. This is the 3rd time I've had to go back up here. I could cut that out, but it's kind of funny. Not this time. Aw, I don't care. I made it. Another one of these guys? I could die right here. Oh, come on. That should have been a hit. I still think you have to have the magic key because I don't think there's enough keys to go around. Alright, now I just gotta get back out of here. And I'll cut this one after this. Ooh, nice. Perfect. I was thinking falling in the hole would be safer, but I think it's just as bad either way. This place is full of wizards. So what I'm going to do next is, since I've broke even on lives, I've got enough lives. Well, I mean, I should say I've got more lives than I would have had starting out if I reset the game. So I was thinking about resetting the game, but I've got over 3 lives right now. So I'm just going to try to continue on this same game right now. But I probably won't record the next thing I'm going to do. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go get the other Link dolls that I got in this episode, which I didn't mean to get. It just so happened to be there. And I'll get all the extra lives I can get because I haven't done the Great Palace in a long time. And I want all the lives I can get. So I'm going to wrap it up right about here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hang out with me again sometime.